Joining us this evening, GVL Narasimha Rao, National Spokesperson for the BJP, Amrita Dhawan, Spokesperson for the Congress, and Atishi Marlina, Spokesperson for the Aam Aadmi Party. First question to you, Atishi. The fact is that these repeated allegations are coming from the Aam Aadmi Party about the attempt to poach. Why doesn't Kumar Vishwas then simply name the leader in question if he's going to make such a big allegation?
Actually, the thing is, as you rightfully asked the question in your news story, the question is of evidence. And the reason this allegation was not made public earlier is because there was no evidence, in the sense that one doesn't normally have recording devices when people come to meet us. And therefore, when this incident took place, yes, we were informed within the party, but given the fact that there was no formal evidence against the person concerned, it was not made public. Similarly, I think it is Mr. Kumar Vishwas's prerogative whether he wishes to name the person concerned or not. But I think the reason for making these allegations public and at various points of time has
why do you say it's his prerogative whether he wants to? He is making this allegation on behalf of the party. He's making this allegation on behalf of your party. So if he's going to make the allegation, why should he not back it up with a name?
First of all, he did not make the allegation. The Economic Times journalist who came to interview him asked him this specific question, that according to sources...
Yes, and he has reiterated it to our reporter very categorically.
Absolutely. And therefore, he agreed at that point of time to say that yes, he had been approached. But as I said, it is his prerogative, and maybe it is because, as he said, he does not actually have evidence either recorded or in terms of sound recording, etc. Therefore, he did not think it appropriate to name the person. But I think that the bigger question that needs to be answered is, why is BJP repeatedly making these attempts to approach our MLAs, to approach our party leaders? And this ties up with all the other things they've been doing in the past few days. Why is it that Satish Upadhyay is making these statements that the BJP is ready to form the government? It's very clear that the BJP does not have numbers. So is BJP going to indulge in horse trading to get the numbers? Clearly there is no other way for the BJP to form the government. So both these things clearly tie in together.
See, those are the allegations coming repeatedly from your front, and we're going to put them to the BJP. Now, let's go across to GVL Narasimha Rao. You know, repeated accusations, not one, but repeated ones. And we are questioning Kumar Vishwas for not naming a name. But we have had other names. You know, Manoj Tiwari has been explicitly named by Sanjay Singh. The fact is that there is no smoke without fire. Why are these repeated accusations coming forth?
And why is it
I would like to just change the statement that you made.
Atishi, please, let's just allow GVL Narasimha Rao to respond to that. We'll come back to you. Yes.
Yeah, there are no accusations without a motive of profit. I think that's the statement that you ought to be making. Because Kumar Vishwas chooses to make this allegation today because 3 weeks from now, the next season of Bigg Boss is starting. And Kumar Vishwas is in negotiations for a 5 crore contract with the with the producers of Bigg Boss. So he is faking a lot of news. He is using the media. He is creating a flutter, mainly to be in the news to show his saleability to his producers. This is yesterday's news item on India Today website. This has also been published on a number of other websites. Just do a Google search, you will get it.
See, Kumar, you're going to bring up Bigg Boss.
It is, no. So come on, these are,
essentially what you're saying, one second. What you're essentially saying is that you're attributing it to gimmickry. You are attributing it to gimmickry. So what about the other accusations? If we just put aside Kumar Vishwas for one moment, there are other repeated accusations coming up and people have been named specifically.
He wants a 5 crore contract. He wants a 5 crore contract, and he's trying to create some kind of an aura about himself and trying to be in the news so that he can sell himself and his services to the producers of Bigg Boss. There is
what about Manoj Tiwari? Why is Manoj Tiwari being accused of the same?
They have been rubbished. No, you can accuse anybody in the world. How can you just by making an accusation does it become real?
They are going to form a government.
No, we'll come to that.
No, it's not for you to decide.
Atishi, no.
It's not for Atish to raise these questions.
No, we are going to see. We'll come to government formation.
Can I intervene?
Your leader has changed his position 3 times so far.
One second. See, we're going to come to government formation, but let's talk about this. You know, these accusations of poaching first. Amrita Dhawan wants to come in. Yes, Amrita.
Tina, basically, it's so sad to see that BJP and Aam Aadmi Party both are responsible for this kind of situation which Delhi people are facing right now. And none of them is ready to take this responsibility. Now, when I go to Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson, what she said now, she's saying that it's, Kumar Vishwas' prerogative. I just want to know, have they sacked him from the party, that they're trying to distance this remark, and on the other hand, they are ready to buy this remark that yes, the host trading is being done by the BJP party.
No, absolutely,
so
absolutely. If the accusation is going to come through, then yeah, the party has to answer for it.
Secondly, Secondly, when we go in a theatre, even a drama has a certain, stipulated time in which it has to get finished. But Aam Aadmi Party and their dramas will never get over, on the first hand. Second hand, BJP has completely lost its credibility. And they have no moral responsibility rather to just talk about,
and the Congress
Aam
has the
Aadmi Party.
credibility.
They both are
Wow.
responsible for this condition in Delhi.
But Amrita, you're talking about both these. Yes, I mean, 1 second. You're talking about both these parties being, on the flip side of the same issue. The fact is that the Congress hasn't been silent, even though with 8 MLAs, you're barely a stakeholder in this scenario. The fact is that you've actually come out and done you've marched all your MLAs to prove your strength. You have made accusations that the Aam Aadmi Party has been approaching your party MLAs for forming the government again, for reforming the government. You have also been saying that your MLAs are...
BJP, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, let me answer. That's what I was saying, that BJP and Aam Aadmi Party both are showing so much of desperate attempts to form government. Right now, they're only looking for power. They don't want to serve Delhi. If they wanted to serve Delhi, they could have called for fresh elections. What is stopping them from asking for elections? No. I want to know this. We went to Lieutenant Governor. We asked Honorable Governor to have elections. But why not these people go and say that this is the consensus of the party that we should have elections? What are they waiting for? They are putting the entire onus on the LG. And LG is under the central government. Are they trying to fool people and they think that people don't understand the kind of manipulations they're trying to use and the cheap tricks they're trying to make?
Why did the Congress not dissolve the assembly and go for elections along with Parliament? That would have saved a lot of money. Why did the Congress party, when you were in power,
come on, you answer what is relevant right now.
Dissolved?
Sir, you answer the question what I am asking you right now. You always do this.
You are nobody to ask me questions.
You are nobody to ask me questions. This is your time to answer questions. You cannot revert the question to me.
What did you do?
You are in the power. You answer this question. You are responsible. You should have held elections.
No, that is GVL Narasimha Rao. Mr. Rao, it is a valid question. Mr. Rao, it is a valid question. No, 1 second. I need to put this forward. It's a valid question because the court has also now given the centre, a tight time leash to decide one way or the other on the dissolution of the Delhi Assembly. Why is the BJP so scared of a re-election? Valid question.
But who is saying so? You cannot imagine, you cannot assume things. We don't call elections. I am not the LG.
So
My party doesn't have an LG of its,
are you denying that your party is looking at a route like a secret ballot?
We are not election commission.
Are you denying that the party is pinning its hopes on something like a secret ballot?
No, come on. Let the governor, let the lieutenant governor take a call. He is the constitutional authority to decide on these matters. The Supreme Court has already asked the LG and the government to take a call on this.
Your own BJP Delhi Unit State President Satish Upadhyay says every morning that they are looking for all the possibilities to form the government. How would you form the government if you don't have numbers?
We don't decide things.
BJP Unit
Come on,
President
it's the LG who will take a call. If the LG does decide to invite us, we will take a call at that point of time.
Your own BJP State President say all these statements every day.
We will take a final call when we get the invite.
Is not in order. Nobody knows what to say.
You are not going to get more than 6 seats in any case. There is no point in you getting excited about it. The Congress need not get excited about it.
1 second.
You are
I need to bring Atishi in here because the Aam Aadmi Party is central to the issue that we're discussing here this evening. Now, Atishi, something GVL Narasimha Rao said a little earlier. I'm not going to go into the big boss angle and all that, but the BJP has essentially been rubbishing these allegations.
That's the real motive.
1 second. They're rubbishing it, calling it gimmickry. Now, the question is that it does seem strange that the BJP would approach Kumar Vishwas, who lost spectacularly from Amethi, was not an elected representative from Delhi, with this offer of becoming Delhi Chief Minister if he came in with some of the other MLAs. Honestly, it doesn't even make any sense.
See, Tina, that the question remains that you'll have to ask the BJP why is it that they went ahead with it. But I think the pattern is repeatedly being made very clear with every action of the BJP. If you had said to me that this incident on its own, that they approached Kumar Vishwas and asked him to come along, then maybe I as an outsider would also have said, maybe I would have doubted its credibility as well. But it's very clear that it ties in with every pattern that's been going on. Our MLAs have been approached repeatedly. Second, the fact that the BJP is ready to say that we are going to form a government, the fact that they're even discussing possibilities of something as ridiculous as a secret ballot within the Legislative Assembly shows that they want to form a government simply by horse trading. They want to indulge in the buying and selling of MLAs, a practice which BJP already has been known in the past to be involved in, be it in Karnataka, be it in Uttar Pradesh, etc. We all know the history of that. And I would actually like to point out to Amrita ji, the accusation that she's making against the Aam Aadmi Party is blatantly false. We are the ones, against Congress spokesperson, I wanted to respond to her, that she is saying that the Aam Aadmi Party is the one who should be asking for elections. Ma'am, we are the people who have been asking for elections from the word go. From the day we resigned from power from Delhi, we said
you changed position 3 times.
We have even gone to the
Aam Aadmi Party has no credibility on the matter. You asked on May 20, I can show your press
Mr.
release.
Rao, please allow Amrita
On May
Dhawan to
20,
respond.
you went to the
Mr. Rao,
LG.
please.
Ready to be.
Yes, Amrita, please go on.
We are the ones who have gone to the court demanding that election should be held.
What I'm trying to say is,
but you changed position.
Filed by Mr. Prashant Bhushan. It is because of the case filed by Mr. Prashant Bhushan that the
Madam,
Supreme Court
first
has
listen to
finally
me.
said that within 5 weeks, an elected government has to be formed.
Oh God,
we have been demanding fresh elections right from the word go.
Do you understand that Delhi is facing such a large... Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Amrita. Please carry on.
Yeah.
Make your point.
You know, these people, they have actually trivialized the entire theme. And the reality is that none of them want elections. Both of them are trying their best hard to form government, but they are not able to do so. Now they should agree that they don't have numbers and they should call for re-elections. That's the reality. And when this Aam Aadmi spokesperson, when she says that it's about horse trading by BJP, horse trading is not a one-side process, ma'am. It's a two-way process. When I ask you to come into my party, the other person is also ready to come to the other party. So you also first find out that who are the Aam Aadmi Party people or the elected representatives.
But Amrita Dhawan, on that point,
of BJP.
But on that point, one has to say that the Aam Aadmi Party has been repeatedly accusing the BJP of approaching their MLAs, but the fact is that they have come out with this accusation supposedly every time it's happened. It's not going to happen, of course, unless their MLAs are willing to jump.
That's just to occupy the media space, maybe.
We come to that point if it happens.
If their allegations are so strong and they are supported by evidence, I would like to know that.
That's the question. No, that is the question we're all asking. Where is the evidence? Where is the evidence? Where are the names? Why don't you name the person? Why don't you name the person, Atishi?
It's interesting. It's interesting actually that Amrita ji says that Aam Aadmi Party does not want elections and Congress obviously wants elections because Congress is obviously going to do very well in Delhi and Aam Aadmi Party is going to do very badly. Ma'am, I think you should go and see the situation on the ground. There is a reason the Aam Aadmi Party wants elections. It's very clear that on the ground people want Aam Aadmi Party to come back. It's very clear that on the ground everyone is saying that it's in the 49-day government of the Aam Aadmi Party
only
that
on the
ordinary
television
people actually got
channels.
released.
But when your MLAs go on the ground, they say that we don't want elections. Nobody of your party wants election. It's just to occupy the media space that you keep on saying such things.
Amrita Dhawan and Atishi.
I am saying on record.
Amrita and Atishi, 1 second.
On record right now.
We have to bring the BJP in. Yes, and the Aam Aadmi Party wants elections. The big question right now, because the BJP is the one that's being accused of trying to horse trade. Straight question, GVL Narasimha Rao, does the BJP in Delhi want elections or not? We're in suspended animation in Delhi.
You see,
there has to be a solution. Does your party want fresh elections or not?
No, let me first comment on what Aam Aadmi Party has been making. They are a everyday allegation party. That's how they seem to be. That's the only way they can stay in the news. They have not provided any evidence. They've made all kinds of
they're making allegations without evidence. The question to you is, sir, is your party looking at fresh elections or not? Does the Delhi BJP want fresh elections or not? And if not, how do you propose to form the government?
No, it's the LG who has to take a call. We can't decide whether there should be elections or otherwise.
We are prepared for elections. But you can have an action plan.
We are prepared for elections. We are prepared for elections.
Why are we hearing of all this talk of, routes like the secret ballot being looked at?
No, if the LG invites the BJP will take a call. If Kejriwal thinks he has a fundamental right, he has a birthright to take U-turns. In February he wanted elections. On May 20 he met LG and said, please don't order elections. We want to find an opportunity to form a government. When the Congress rebuffed his suggestions, then he goes back to elections. So the Kejriwal has no credibility. He has made double U-turns and he might make a U-turn tomorrow again. So I think for the BJP, we are waiting for the LG to take a call.
You can't deny the flip-flops. There have been flip-flops. There have been U-turns, and that is a fact.
Sir, why is it that Mr. Satish Upadhyay is saying every other day? Mr. Biduri said it a few days back that we are ready to form the government. Where are you getting the numbers from to form the government? Is there any democratic and ethical way that today the BJP can form the government?
The party will go before the LG and explain.
How is it that the BJP...
Come on, I don't have to explain to you. Answer the question.
What is the basis constitutionally and ethically that they can form a government?
It is a call of the Lieutenant Governor. But the question is, should the party be invited in a scenario to form the government? How do you propose to do it? Because the fact is, nobody has the numbers. So actually, fresh elections are the only realistic solution.
Absolutely. So
we will cross the bridge when we come to it. Let the LG take a call on this. I don't want to we don't need to disclose our options now. Let the governor take a call.
What about the statement?
And the pertinent question here is LG is under central government. Delhi is central government run state. It comes under central government.
Maybe in your government, you are giving orders to the LG. That's not how it works.
You have created pressures on the Lieutenant Governor, maybe.
That's how things work in Congress party. That's how you were running away from elections in May.
It seems
you could have called elections along with Lok Sabha elections. That would have saved a lot of money for the people of Delhi.
The bulk of governors of different states. It's very obvious that you are pressurizing the Honorable LG to not hold elections and ask him to wait.
Come on, nobody can pressurize the LG. That's how it works in the Congress party. That's how people take orders from 10 Janata.
Don't think that the people of Delhi are wrong.
He's an LG appointed during your tenure.
From the point here. We are digressing from the point here. Mr. Rao, the question to the BJP, of course, is that why are you not pushing for fresh elections? Because you actually don't have the numbers. And the question to the Aam Aadmi Party is, if you're going to make these repeated accusations, A, are you worried that your MLAs are on the verge of leaving? And B, where is the evidence and why aren't you naming names? These are the two simple questions that both these parties need to answer. Atishi, I'll take your answer first.
No, I think first, my colleague from the BJP needs to first answer the question, not whether it's the prerogative of the LG or not the prerogative of the LG. The question that he needs to answer is why Mr. Satish Upadhyay made the statement just yesterday that the BJP is going to form the government. Forget whether the LG asked them, the LG doesn't ask them. Where is the statement coming from? Unless the BJP is planning to offer money and buy or sell MLAs either from the Aam Aadmi Party or the Congress.
No, that's the point, Mr. Rao. Irrespective of what the LG decides to do, it is, of course, it's nobody's decision other than the LG's own. The fact is, if there are statements coming from the BJP camp that we are going to form the government, or we are hopeful of forming the government, or if there's even the slightest possibility of forming the government, the question is how?
Do we have to, this is the question that the LG is going to ask. And a proper answer will have to be given to him. So wait for that time. What LG is going to decide, I do not know. I don't know whether other families know what LG is going to decide. Let LG decide what is to be done. Let an invitation come, then the party will take a call.
Well, that is the bottom line. Amrita,
I don't understand how Congress party functions.
Government.
You take
Delhi needs a
orders from
stable
10
government.
Janpad. That's not how it will work in this government.
Mr. Rao, we will, as you're
We know
saying,
how
wait and
10
see
Janpad
what the
works.
Then
lieutenant
how it's
governor
going to
decides
work?
to do.
Where are,
But
now it's how it's
no,
going
no.
to work? Where are
Yeah,
so-called
we've been
incidents,
asking.
sir?
We've been
Actions
asking
have
that
only come
question.
from the BJP
How
workers,
will the BJP
not
form
from
the
people
government?
of
And we've
Delhi.
also been asking the Aam Aadmi Party, if you're going to make these accusations, why don't you back it up with some evidence or at least a name? Thank you all very much for joining us. We are out of time here, but thank you very much for joining us this evening.